Hi, welcome to Sports Talk Weekly. I'm Rick Riley with Todd Howard. This week, Major League Baseball enshrined two of its greatest players from my lifetime, Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken Jr., in a teary-eyed ceremony at Cooperstown.
Cal definitely doesn't own the consecutive tearless streak, that's for sure.
People cried, Tony sweated profusely, the older people fell asleep. All in all, a wonderful day.
These are two class act ball players on and off the field, and maybe among the last people to be inducted without controversy or some doubt of integrity.
By the way, George Brett needs to lay off the tanning bed.
Yeah, you're looking more like Yogi Berra and you're half his age. The Tour de France finally ended this week, and nobody noticed. This guy won. Look at him in his yellow shirt, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Trading deadline update.
The Anaheim Angels traded Jose Molina this week to the Yankees. This marks the first time in almost a decade that the Angels are without a Molina.
Kenny Lofton went from Texas to Cleveland for his third stint with the Indians, and the Brewers acquired Scott Linebrink. Other than that, it has just been bad teams swapping players. The White Sox traded Tadahito Iguchi to the Phillies for a reliever. The Astros and D-Rays swapped Wheeler and Wiggington. These deals made no sense at all. What were they smoking when they made these deals? Do they know they are out of the race? You don't trade a great player for a short-term solution if you're not going to make the playoffs. Put down the peace pipe and pick up some glasses because you must be blind.
Gary Sheffield said last week he didn't do steroids because it's something you stick in your butt. So not only is he racist, he's homophobic too. You're not fooling anyone, Gary. Everyone knows the steroids you took was a cream, not an injection.
Ignorant until proven guilty. Patrick Arnold, the chemist who created the revolutionary steroids, the cream and the clear, chatted with Bob Costas this week. He said Sheffield and Barry Bonds were on the program, which included growth hormone, steroids, and stimulants.
But nothing being stuck in your butt.
Curt Schilling also talked with Costas about Bonds, saying his refusal to discuss the steroids issue is the same as admitting he did it. If someone wrote that stuff about me and I didn't sue their butt off, am I not admitting that there's some legitimacy to it? All of this negative attention angered Barry Bonds. Me angry. And he ripped into Bob Costas, calling him a little midget man who knows nothing about baseball.
What? He knows everything about baseball, and he may be short, Barry, but his voice is deeper than yours. Just because he wasn't a spoiled little brat who grew up in a major league clubhouse with Godfather Willie Mays doesn't mean he knows nothing about baseball. He obviously has much more respect for the game than you do. Most people do.
I can't wait till Fox's contract expires and Costas gets to call postseason games again, so I don't have to listen to Joe Buck and Tim McCarver mispronounce everything and make mundane observations.
Yeah, we've seen a baseball game before, guys. Thanks.
And now it's time for What the F.
NASCAR. What the F?
Since when is driving a car a sport? Everybody does it. What the F? This is an ESPN highlight from NASCAR this week. Someone's car hit a dude in the pit crew. He's okay. Someone's car got a cord cut and knocked a few people over. Everyone was alright. Someone won the race, finally, and talked all southern and nobody understood a word he said and most people had changed the channel so it didn't matter. That's not sports. People getting hit by cars, crazy crashes, rednecks. That's not sports, that's a bad Fox TV show. These people are athletes, they're cheap beer drinking car drivers just like everyone else in the world. What's next, ESPN? Are you going to televise pissing contests?
Everybody does it. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. With Todd Howard, I'm Rick Riley. Good night, and beware of crazy cab drivers.